Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. I am here with your daily guidance, and we are going to ask Spirit what guidance do they have for all signs for today, August 18th, 2018. I want to put out there that I'm working on a little video that is, hopefully I'll get up this weekend if I can get all the editing done and all my slides done. It's going to be stemmed from PowerPoint. It's going to be what is a true light worker, okay, and what is not. Because it seems like there's so many people out there that are being misguided. Sorry, I'm trying to get some stability to my camera here. They're being misguided, and they're being intimidated by other readers that oh, mess with my energy, I know who you are. You know, I don't go for that. You don't threaten people saying, if you mess with my energy, then I'm going to get you because I know who you are. That is not a light worker, okay? But look for that. I'm doing a whole presentation in PowerPoint. I've already got it started, got bullet points and everything. I'm going to be putting that together over this weekend. And I will be starting my September readings here shortly. Okay, but this here, we're going to just see what Spirit has for us today. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords to start out. Okay. Somebody is mentally charged. Okay. You have all these ideas. Somebody has all these ideas rushing into their head right now. And they're trying to sort things out. What direction do I go? What do I want to do? I've got all these ideas. But you need to sit down and think and come up with a game plan. Don't rush too quickly. This card says don't rush too quickly, but you have all these ideas this weekend. Maybe they're projects that you're trying to work on over the weekend. And we have another knight, the Knight of Wands. So you've gained some inspiration somewhere from somebody. Okay, and you are enthusiastically wanting to take off with all these ideas. Night energy is very powerful. It's movement. It's the element of air. You have air and fire here. Air and fire is about charging forward with your inspiration and manifesting those desires, okay? For some of you, because of this next card, it's about relationships and partnerships, okay? You're charging forward, and this here could be a fire sign. This is an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, Sun or Rising. It could actually be any sign, but it's somebody who is portraying this energy. Perhaps they came rushing into your life, and with the Two of Cups reversed, it's like that connection is not being made at this point. You're not at a committed state. This could also be a partnership that is in the works. It's just not quite there yet about these ideas and inspirations and things that you want to do. Okay? There could have been a minor discord or something like that, just very minor, that will pass. We have the Tower reversed. Okay, there is a change coming about. This is somebody who is, there's definitely somebody, and Spirit is now speaking to me of possibly breakups or something like that. This is something very, that somebody's trying to avoid rebuilding, okay? What I'm feeling here is that there's two signs here. There's an air sign and there's a fire sign. The air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And this could be sun or rising. And what I'm feeling is that maybe there are two people involved in relationships that you feel like you're trying to avoid the fall. You're trying to avoid. It feels one of these relationships has to go. Spirit is speaking to me now. One of these two relationships has to go, but you're avoiding making that decision. There's a decision here about a relationship, a partnership, where you see yourself going. And it is almost like karmic. It's like this is the soulmate card of the minor arcana. Okay? So it feels like that either one of these two partners could have been a soulmate connection, but one of them has been crumbling. And you know you have to rebuild, but you're trying to resist the rebuilding. You're not comfortable with something that's new. You're comfortable in your old skin. You're comfortable in an old situation. Kind of like you don't want to step outside of your safety net. Okay? Perhaps that you are a safety net for somebody else even. Or they're your safety net. Somebody you could always go to, but maybe you're not getting the commitment that you are looking for. Okay, there's a Capricorn now. Okay, there's the Devil card. That's a Capricorn card. We have another Knight. Okay. I'm sorry, this was the Page of Wands, this is the Knight of Wands. The Page of Wands is communication, an inspirational, passionate communication between two people. I do correct myself. I'm not used to using this deck very much. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have, but we still got the Knight of Wands anyhow. So even though I was calling this the Knight of Wands, there's still the Knight of Wands involved. Okay? There's still this young, fresh energy of a fire sign and of an air sign, whether it's sun, rising, or moon. And there's passionate communication. And I'm thinking you're getting communication from both parties. And you're undecisive of which way you want to go. You're trying to avoid a disaster. Okay? And this is saying it's time to break free. This Devil card is about, it's codependency, addictions, feeling like you're chained to somebody that you can't break free. And in the reverse, it is saying that you have to break free. You are about to break free, and it's falling under the air sign. So maybe the air sign is, you're starting to break free of that. But then you have, right here, you have the communications, and you have the Nine of Wands, who is somebody who is very defensive. This is somebody who's standing their ground. This is somebody who's protecting. And I could see you protecting your heart and your interest. And it's like you're resisting this change of a new you have the potential for a great new partnership, a great new relationship. And you're resisting it. There's a fear there. The Devil card is about fear. And it's saying to let go of the fear, and it's knighting this one. So it's knighting the Two of Cups. So it is saying, you got to let go of that fear of commitment. Okay? And it's funny, right under this is another fire card. So there's the communication, but there's right under here, passionate communications that are coming from a fire sign. Okay? And the high priestess here with the Tower reversed is speaking of letting go. It's time to rebuild. You've had your Tower moment, but you're resisting letting it finish its course. It's like the Tower has not finished falling yet. Okay? You're in the middle of your Tower moment. It hasn't finished falling yet, and you're resisting. You're trying to keep it. You're trying to protect, because this is protecting this. You're trying to protect your domain, your home, your everything that you've built your world around. You're trying to protect it and stand up for it. But you're being divinely guided with the High Priestess here, that she's calling you to use your intuition, that Spirit's speaking to you about this, and you're ignoring the messages. You're trying to stop the inevitable, is what I'm seeing. You're trying to stop that Tower from crumbling all the way. But it is a time for rebuilding. You have to let it crumble all the way in order to start rebuilding, whether it's with the air sign or fire sign. I'm saying that because that's the energies. It might be a water sign. It might be an earth sign. But this is the energies that are being portrayed by these two people. There's definitely two people involved here. You have a choice between two people, two suitors. And one of them you have been chained to for a while. And I'm feeling like it's somebody that's carrying who's very intellectual, who's very analytical, who pays attention to detail, who always wants to be the knight in shining armor. He always wants to save the day. But something has happened in this situation, though, that sometimes they could be overbearing and controlling as well. And you feel like you're chained to that. It's time to break free. It's time to let that Tower fall so that you can rebuild. And you've got a fire sign here. And the soulmate card is like right above the fire sign. It's like you have a new opportunity. Okay? I'm going to get some clarifying cards here. Ten of Swords. Everybody hates to see this card. This is the end, and it's time to start new. When you reduce a 10, it comes to a 1, a new beginning. A new beginning after a very disastrous, hurtful, painful ending. So what I feel here is that somebody was really stabbed in the back and betrayed. Okay? You feel like you're down and out. You feel like you can't get up. But the time to rebuilding is coming. You're feeling like this. You're still feeling pinned to this other person. You've got to let that Tower fall. The longer you linger and try to protect that Tower and keep it from falling, the harder and more disastrous the fall is going to be. It's like ripping off that Band-Aid. It hurts for a little bit, but it heals. Okay? It hurts, but it heals. So you have the opportunity of a brand new beginning with somebody. A brand new beginning's on your doorstep. And you need to take advantage of it and let that Tower fall. And of course, 3 cards want to fall out. We have the 8 of Swords reversed, the 5 of Cups. Man, this speaks pain and regrets and sense of loss and lack of abundance. The Empress reversed. So somebody's really, really hurting right now. Okay? I have a feeling you know who you are. With the Five of Cups, I want to point out that you got to stop concentrating on your loss. There's healing cups behind you, cups, and drink of them. Drink from these healing cups, these healing waters. You're at a point now where you can break free. You're only trapped in your mind. Okay? You only think you're trapped, but you're not. You can break free. It's time to get free of this. I mean, my heart wants to jump out of my chest. I want to cry right now. This is the toughest decision that somebody has ever had to make in their entire life. And it is knocking on your doorstep right now. Now, this may not be an energy that's going to happen exactly today. It might be tomorrow, or you might be in a different area, part of this process. You might be in a different place. Or this might be something that's going to happen during the week sometime. But seriously, you've got two opportunities. One of them is old, one of them is new. One of them has the energy of air, the other one has the energy of fire. Two passionate, but two different types of energy. Stop trying to keep that tower from falling. And it's time to let it fall. The only way you're going to heal is if you let that tower come falling. And let yourself grieve. You will have a grieving period, but there's still healing cups behind you. Okay? You feel betrayed. You feel hurt. You felt trapped. You felt like there's no way you could get past this, but you can. But the key is using God. You're being divinely guided. Using your intuition and letting that tower finish crumbling so that the rebuilding can start. Okay? I have a feeling some of you are going to stay in this situation. You're going to try to rebuild on a false foundation. You don't want to rebuild on a false foundation. And this is coming from Spirit. This is not just coming from the cards. Okay? You do not want to rebuild on a false foundation. Okay? I'm going to get Oracle card here. This is from my Energy Oracle card deck. You see me use this once in a while. This is one of my favorite decks. Okay, we have our card. We have a flipper. Action. This is perfect. Okay? This is telling you it's time to take action. It's time to stop just sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. I don't say that to sound mean. I say that with love, because you have to take action, and taking action is letting that tower fall. You have to take action in order for the new beginnings, fresh starts to begin. As scary as it is, I'm one of those people that is scared to death of new starts. You know, I don't like them, but sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes find yourself in a situation that there's just nothing more that you can do. And this action card tells you that now's the time for a more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. The card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determination, your determined efforts, they must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. Continue taking action and trust in your intuition. There we are. The High Priestess, your intuition. Trust in your intuition. And in time, you'll break through and see the results of what you've been working so hard to create. Okay? You've been wanting this peaceful relationship. Okay? You've been wanting peace and stability restored. You got to take action to go towards that. And it's about, and you have a decision between two roads, and you have to choose which road is best for you. This is even a personal message for myself. I can relate to this very well. Okay, about two roads to take. To let the am I going to choose to let the tower crumble and start rebuilding, start anew, whether it's with a current partner or a new partner? You know, you have to use your intuition. Spirit, God is divinely guiding, and you need to listen. And I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card. Okay, so Spirit wants two to come out. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life right now. Okay, so Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, they're worth waiting for. There's somebody right there on the horizon, and that you can enjoy getaways and enjoy spending time together. It's the honeymoon. It's the really fuzzy, warm feelings, the cuddling and everything else. And this person's worth waiting for. Okay? So divine guiding is at work, and you have to use your intuition. That's like this is. So make the call, make the action, make the decision. What road are you going to take? The old road or the new road? Are you going to, and you have to let that tower fall. No matter what road you choose, the tower has to fall completely. There's still more hurt ahead, but you'll heal from that. You pick up those 2 cups that's behind you. You're going to heal from it, but you have to let that tower fall completely to rebuild anything. If you're planning on staying in a current relationship, you have to start a new foundation for it. You can't build on the old foundation because the old foundation wasn't stable. And these are all messages coming from Spirit. And this is what I have for you today. I hope you find it helpful. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.